We are back with more Mountain Connections on this chilly yet beautiful Wednesday morning, and I'm here talking with the Park City Family Office. They help you with all aspects of your financial life, and here to tell us more is Bruce Greenwald and Morgan Irvin. Thanks for being here today.
Yeah, it's great,
Thank you
Christine.
for having
Thanks.
us.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure, and I'm really impressed by everything that the Park City Family Office is doing. Let's just get started with exactly where you're at and how you can help people.
Sure. Should we dive in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So we're so excited about Park City Family Office. It's an entirely new concept, brand new to Park City. There's nothing else like it. And so we both have backgrounds in investments, but we decided to take it out of the investment model and to make it about families again. So we wanted to make a business that was about people, purpose, and then process, but really focusing on the people and family governance issues at hand.
And focusing on multi-generational families, how they not just distribute wealth, but how they handle every single aspect, which when you really think about your financial lives, that's really everything.
Right. Well, Park City Family Office is really an umbrella. And, you know, I like to say that we are really, if you think about it, family business managers. All right. And what that means is if you think about your entertainment stars or you think about your big sports stars, let's take LeBron James. Okay. They all have business managers. Those business managers manage every aspect of their lives so the stars can go out and do what they do best. So in our case, what we want to do is we want our families to go out and enjoy their lives and take care of all the intricacies that come with generational wealth transfer.
So we're talking investing, financial planning, even simply accounting. When you think about every aspect of your financial lives, you can come in and manage all of that, correct?
Yes, the three main components when you think about it, the core of a family office is really made up of the investment piece, the tax and accounting piece, and then the legal and estate planning piece. Those three make up the core, and then there are a ton of other services that go outside of those core services.
Yeah, those three are really the Trojan horse. And so bringing legal, tax and accounting, and the investment strategy together in a collaborative way really helps us understand where we need to go from there and disperses out what the next steps are for the family so that they can meet their goals and live the life that they've worked really hard for.
And one other thing I wanted to say is that if you think about those three pieces, historically, they've been very siloed. And what I mean by that is the accountants a lot of times do not talk to the estate planning attorneys, do not talk to the investment arm. Those three don't talk to each other. So in order to get them to talk to each other, our job is to coordinate that whole thing under one umbrella.
Which must be such a relief to so many individuals to know that they have a company they can trust, taking care of all these little pieces that usually one individual is having to coordinate on top of everything else they're doing in their busy lives.
Right. Now, one of the things we ask our families, and it's a really, really good question, is that if you went out and you were hit by a bus today, who would the first call go to? And 99% of the people cannot answer that question. Okay, who would the first call go to about settling your estate, about your burial, your everything? You know, who's going to pay the mortgage? Who's going to take care of your houses? Who's going to take care of your kids? It's just not coordinated. That's what we're here for.
And those are sometimes topics people really don't want to talk about, but I think what they realize is as they do, or as they find people such as the Park City Family Office who can help them through it, it really takes a huge weight off their shoulders, and they really can enjoy more time with the people that matter the most.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Park City Family Office, one of the pieces we're so excited about is that intergenerational dialogue. And so when these things happen and these big life changes and life events happen, the family's ready for it because they've had this dialogue for years. And so one of the things that we do is we facilitate that in a family office, in a family summit. And so we bring the generations to the table to have these discussions early on. So they're used to the dialogue as children, and they grow to understand what the purpose and the vision and the mission of the family is. And so when something happens, it's not a what happens, it's a I know who to call and I know what's going to happen next.
So who's your ideal client?
Yeah, absolutely. So our ideal client, or the people that really are going to benefit from this model the Park City Family Office has, are successful families that have been entrepreneurs, or they've created and amassed a large amount of success, and they have young children that they want to bring in and have them involved in the conversation and the dialogue. And so really that generation one wealth that's been created, and what we really are passionate about is making sure that wealth lasts for generations to come. And so families that want to have that dialogue and that want to really build and shape a legacy with their family.
And Park City Family Office has incredible relationships with people who are the absolute best at what they do within the financial community, correct?
What is amazing is that we have a team of 15 people nationwide, and all experts in their field that come under the Park City Family Office umbrella. That's CPAs, that's attorneys, that's insurance people, senior living specialists. We even have a therapist, a family therapist that is on staff. So my point is that we're bringing the best and the brightest, and it's a really, really different model. One of the other things I wanted to touch on is, and Morgan had talked about this, is education. And we are in the process of setting up the Park City Family Office Foundation. And Morgan will talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, we got into developing this model because we were so passionate about financial literacy and education. And so we are planning on collaborating with the Park City Community Foundation to set up Park City Family Office Foundation, so we can start to have these discussions about purpose and about core values and about financial literacy with the next generation, with spouses, with people who just don't have access to this information or the resources. And so that's something we're incredibly passionate about. We have partners all over the state of Utah that are excited to come and collaborate with us under Park City Family Office Foundation to help steward and facilitate these discussions.
And you're both bringing in your backgrounds. Morgan, you're a U.S. champion figure skater. Bruce, you've been part of several big companies here in Park City, as well as on the board of People's Health Clinic. So you're bringing this all together to really help families here.
Yes, and I think also the biggest part of Park City Family Office is giving back to the community, to the Park City community. Morgan is on 4 different boards. I'm on 2 different boards, and in addition to collaborating with the Park City Community Foundation, I think we're really trying to make a difference in Park City.
Absolutely. Where can we get more information?
So parkcityfamilyoffice.com, or find Bruce and I on our social media pages, and we'd love to have a conversation. We're just so excited about the mission and the purpose of Park City Family Office, and really breaking down those barriers to communication. And so we would love to talk more.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much, Bruce and Morgan, for being here and for telling us all about Park City Family Office and for the great things you're doing in this community.
Thanks, Christine.
Thank you so much, Christine.
All right, check out Park City Family Office online. They are taking care of every aspect of your financial needs to help you relax, enjoy your posterity, and be able to balance your life. We have more coming up right after this. We'll be right back.